Well, hello. No reason to let it go into the second version of Blue Moon there. Hi. Well, Potential and Ascended Gravity. Hello, delighted to see you. I don't know if this is gonna happen or not. Oh, Tyro. My gosh, all the cool kids coming in right here at the beginning. Um, well, why don't I just say some official uh, hellos there? Starting with Tenshel. I can never remember if I filed you under T or under one, but it's under T. Hi. And Ascended Gravity. Thank you for coming. And Tyro. And oh my goodness, Monster is here. So here we are. Let's see. That means I can turn loose a few things. Like, let's see. I can turn loose that thing, and I can, yep, we can let the greeter bot have its way with anyone else who comes in. And alerts, right? That's good. And, yep, might as well put the plane sounds on. So, so now the plane sounds like it's doing fine. I was gonna start right at 8, but about a quarter till the sort of the last 30 stream streak. Wowzer indeed. Woo wee. Um, and 450 points that you get for it. That's cool too. Um, yeah, about 20 till, quarter till, somewhere around in there. The scant time I had left, set aside for like washing my hair before turning on the camera, because that's there's something I play. So that's why that's why this is here. Um, but instead of spending the time the way I thought I was going to, suddenly um,
Quick
the
one for King. Is it possible that I don't have Pepsi Whiskey on my CV?
oh, I think we must be here. Is that the? I must be.
Endeavor
That's
514,
exactly
I'm not
what
the one
that
with
is.
this
I'm tuned
report
into the ATIS.
either. I believe there's
Well,
some older
so I tell you
sceneries.
what. Since since I'm
What
talking
taxiway do
and we're
you
not
see in front of you?
quite ready there. Oh goodness! Welcome on in, Texas One Flyboy. Happy to see you. Happy to have you here. And I was just splaining, Lucy. I have some splaining to do. Uh, no, so I got everything all set up and ready to go, and all of a sudden, the sim here in the Mooney was doing that thing that you saw us under gravity that the warrior was doing anytime I loaded into the warrior. So it's like on a fairly regular beat, about once every 3 seconds, everything it's a stutter, I guess, technically, but it happens about once every 3 to 4 seconds, and it's a good half second long, maybe even a second long. It's just like just everything just stops, and it's a PowerPoint slide for long enough to go, and then it's so I don't know. I did flipped a few switches that I thought might affect it, and they seemed not to, and so now I can't really tell if it's actually still doing it or not. If I figured worst case scenario, we'll give it a shot, and if it because it might clear up as soon as we're airborne if it's something about the scenery, although this is just default scenery. So at any rate, we'll give this a try, And if it's too bad and doesn't relent, then I'll just rage quit, and we'll find somebody to raid. So that's the plan. I wish there were more of a plan or a better plan, but that's the plan. So, okay. So now let's try we'll put this
Five
back
Alpha.
on.
Delta
I don't know. Maybe if
2378,
we could
Capital
hear the engines a little
Ground,
better, that
pushback
might
is
tell
at your
us if.
discretion, call for taxi.
Yeah, I can't. It seems to me like it's now not doing it. So I don't know what that would have been. I did notice when I parked on the ramp out here that I had company. Sort of just there it did it when okay, so it is still doing it. This, if I'm very much mistaken, is our friend Ascended Gravity. Yes, yes indeed, there he is. And it's
Endeavor
beautiful weather
514
for an
CAT,
IFR
contact
flight.
Capital
But
Tower
yep, so there's
125.7.
that thing.
125.7. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
So this may or may not prove to be possible. We'll just, like I say, we'll give it a try and see what we get. So hi. Even though it's a bonus stream, we're doing a giveaway. Has anybody? Oh, my window needs to be rolled a little. Oh, 4 people here and 4 tickets. I didn't even see the ticket orders going in, but thanks for getting a ticket, everybody.
Flight 2303, looks like you filed flight level 450, which is a inappropriate altitude for a directional flight. Would you like 430 or 470?
That's really weird.
We'll take
There's not
430.
Is it because I made the window too skinny? Bear with me just a moment.
2303, Roger, standby.
And no, there's not a bear with me. Aha, it is what it is. I made the window so narrow that the refresh button went away. That's not workable, but now we got it wide enough. Okay, there we go. Now I can see what's going on there, and that looks great. Let's see. What was I? Yes. So get yourself a ticket for the giveaway! Exclamation point ticket. And then the plan is Sacramento executive on down to Salinas. I decided on Salinas instead of Monterey because I've only ever in the sim flown over Salinas on the way to Monterey or on the way out of Monterey. Oh my gosh, we have a new follower. Outlaw769. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that a great deal.
Delta 2378.
And congratulations, you are follower 992. We're only 8 away from 1,000. And I still have no plan
Yankee
for how to
2,
celebrate that
Whiskey,
1,000.
Delta 3.
Let's see. I think I could get the ATIS and have that out of the way, and then we could kind of turn comms off for a while. So, whoopsie, meant to hit that one.
0053 Zulu.
There we go.
Web 230 at 3. Visibility 8. Light rain. 7,000 scattered. Ceiling 9,500 overcast. Temperature 13. 2.10. Altimeter 2986. Area navigation approaches in use. Landing runways 17 right and left. Simultaneous dependent approaches in use. Notices to air missions. Metering in effect for San Francisco OSJC. Bird activity vicinity airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Alrighty. Well,
Sacramento
so that's good.
International Airport
Then
ATIS information Bravo.
I did for now. Let's just
0053 Zulu.
let's just.
Web 230 at 3.
Oh, it only lets you.
8.
Okay, well, fine.
Light rain.
I didn't know you
7,000 scattered.
Wait, I
Ceiling
can't not monitor
9,500
COM
overcast.
1? I did not know
Temperature
that.
13.
That's not all that great, is it?
2.10.
Okay.
Altimeter
Well, then
2986.
let's. I tell you what.
Area navigation
That's
approaches in use. Landing
Sacramento
runway 17 right and left.
International that's
Simultaneous dependent
dialed in
approaches
there,
in
but
use.
we're at
Notices
Sacramento
to air mission. Metering in
Executive.
effect for San Francisco
And
OSJC.
oh, interesting.
Bird activity vicinity airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information
I don't
Bravo.
know what I did to get rid of this earlier. Bear with me another
Sacramento
moment.
International Airport ATIS information Bravo. 0053 Zulu. 1230 at 3.
Get rid of this earlier.
Visibility 8.
I did something.
Light rain.
There's this weird
7,000 scattered.
Navgraph charts is suddenly
9,500
doing this
overcast.
kind of weird thing.
Temperature 13. 2.10. Altimeter 2986. Area
Where,
navigation approaches in use. Landing runway
Yep, I got it to
17
go
right
away,
and
but
left.
now it's back. It's here to
Simultaneous
stay.
dependent approaches in
Oh,
use.
did I just? Oh no, I just did
Notices
that.
to air
Okay,
mission.
yeah, it's gone.
Metering
This-
in effect for
this
San
weird
Francisco OTS JP.
Box, opaque
Bird
box,
activity
was
within the
appearing on
airport.
the. Give you
Advise
an
on
idea of
initial
what I'm talking
contact.
about.
You have
Right
information
here,
Bravo.
there was a square box obscuring the ATIS frequency,
Sacramento
but I
International Airport
didn't know
ATIS
which
information Bravo.
frequency it was obscuring because I
0053
couldn't
Zulu.
see the
1230
label
at 3.
along with
Visibility
the.
8.
So we got
Light
ground
rain.
and tower at
7,000
exec. So
scattered.
let's go ahead and
Ceiling
switch over to ground.
9,500
125
overcast.
So
Temperature
let's see.
13.
Here we go.
2.10. Altimeter 2986.
Okay, there's that. And they're using the, so wind is at 230, and we have a lovely runway 20 here heading right into the wind, but no, they're using 17. So that's what it is. Oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, monster! Hoo-hoo, a 25 watch streak. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Oh, so the weather is, I noticed, I did, so before this, oh my gosh, so there's another, oh wow, hey, Mr. Fire Gamer 321. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that a great deal. Very, very much. And Monster, thank you for the bits. Yeah, Tyro, I noticed before the stream started that the ATIS did seem loud, but then when I switched over to voice, the controllers on other aircraft on frequency, they seemed like normal, like they've always been. So it may just be something about the ATIS recording for this particular airport. Monster discovered one of the new emotes. I killed Santa. I got some lip last night about my Santa emotes still being live. I had the animated one that Monster seemed to like use. Oh, sounded gravity, sorry. The Monster seemed very fond of that animated Santa dancing around. But I did also have just a static follower emote that was just a still, kind of like a classic. I think it was the classic Santa head and shoulders. I think it was the Santa that was in old-timey Coca-Cola commercials. At any rate, both of those are gone, and the animated one got replaced with Snoopy, Snoopy was there before Christmas, and gave up his spot to Santa in the animated ones. And then in the non-animated ones, the Santa went away, and it was a follower emote, and so I wanted something generic, and I realized, well, you have to subscribe to get the animated rainbow heart. So I thought, why not oh yeah, there is also another a new animated emote. It's if things aren't happening on one channel, maybe they happen on another. So with the 17s, that was what I wanted to talk about. So let's see here. So I had my let's see. I was all prepared to go off of 20. It's the direction we're going, and the wind is right down the runway there, but they are no longer using it. So they're now using 17. Is it 17? We don't have a 17. What's going on here? What did I write down? Hang on. What did Mr. ATIS say? What does ATIS say? So we should be monitoring that anyway. But so yeah, let's just switch back to that ATIS.
Altimeter 2986. Area navigation approaches in use. Landing runways 17 right and left. Simultaneous
Okay, I am
dependent
on
approaches
the.
in
Oh, that's There's not an ATIS for Sacramento executive. That's the Sacramento International. And now my little box is back. Any of my fellow Charts 8 users out here familiar with this phenomenon in charts? I've never saw it before today. And it seems like maybe just switching to a different chart and then switching back to something else might affect it. That seemed to, or was it turning terrain off and on that did it? No, I don't remember. No, I think so what did I do? I went in here, and oh no, I actually went in here and did this and did something with terrain. No. Oh, now it's gone. So I don't know. That's really weird. We're gonna reset IFR low, and then no, we need to go back to pinned though. Oh, we are pinned. Okay. What? Oh, okay. So we got our chart back. And right. So this is saying, wait, there is ATIS for, oh, but is there not, but I think there's not VATSIM ATIS for this. Let's see, I had put vPilot up on the new monitor now that I have all this extra real estate, but it's actually not very helpful having it up there. So I'm going to move it back down here. One other little victory that I could share. Hey, Maxwell Walter, welcome on in, and thank you for getting a ticket. Oh, Makers Dave popped in, and I didn't notice. Hi, Makers Dave. Good to see you. Did I miss anybody else slipping through the door without my? No, that's okay. With one other little victory today. I probably shouldn't digress to share this, but it made me really happy that I discovered in what way I was being an idiot that was causing me a lot of heartache. Let's see. So it's to do with this new monitor. So no matter what I tried in here, so what this was what the setup I wanted. So this is the simming monitor that you're seeing on the stream. It's what the capture card is grabbing to send over to the streaming PC. The double wide to the left is all the behind the scenes stuff. That's where I keep all the other windows open that I need to to have, and I can just drag them right onto the screen here. Hey, where indeed is the beef? Welcome on in, Barbecue Beef. Good to see you. So my hope for this new additional monitor up above the main monitor was that I would be able to, as I am here, just move the cursor up to capture it there. But no matter what I did, my system was behaving as if I had laid them out this way. So the only way I could get to the new monitor that's physically up here was by moving the cursor across the sim monitor and then over here. So if I wanted to drag something onto the screen, I had to drag it in from the right. So those who were here Thursday may have noticed, whereas things have always only ever dragged in from the left, on Thursday some things were dragging in from the right, and that's because there was just like no matter what I tried, I couldn't. So I was actually talking with a friend who, like Ascended Gravity, is way smarter than me, way more knowledgeable than me, way more up to date than me when it comes to modern day PCs. And kind of when I finished describing that whole situation to him, including 2 screenshots. One, I said, this is what I want, this is what I got. why do they give you this fancy graphic if it doesn't do anything? And finished sending the last message, and then went to, like, I like to, as soon after I send a message, I'm, obsessive compulsive, so I go back and reread things. And it was when I looked at the screen grabs of the two different configurations on here, that was the first time that I spotted this little apply button. so live and learn. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you for the love, barbecue beef. So let me apply that, and then we can get rid of that. And so at any rate, um, that it's the little victories like that kind of make the day just go better somehow. And so now that I can scratch out the ATIS from the airport where we're not, let's get the ATIS for the airport where we are, and that's 125.5. So, KSAC ATIS. There we go. And there's not one. So that is what I was going to look at. Right. So they've got ATISs currently for Oakland, San Francisco, the big Sacramento, San Jose, and Reno. So there is no. Let me just double check. Yep, the only ATIS showing up in my vPilot is the one for Sacramento International. But that's fine. We can get a METAR. So let's cancel that. We'll go back over here and go to, let's see if we open up this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to information for this airport, open the airport. Weather, any ATIS, Pilot Edge ATIS. Pilot Edge says, departing and arriving runway 2. Also not really great with wind from 230, but are they reporting? Yep, 230. Okay, well, what about the METAR? Yep, same 230 at 3. 7 miles, broken 6,500, broken 1,100. Well, so it's lovely weather for a VFR flight, and hopefully we can get Tower to give us is it 20? Yeah, 20. So we're taking off into the wind. Okay, so let's then I go back to here. That should be fine. We don't even need this open anymore, and then that can go out of the way. Alrighty then. So, now what? Let's get a flight plan in here, and then we can get the airplane set up and get ourselves underway here. Oh yeah, already 31 past. There will be no ATIS. That sounds very definitive, Ascended Gravity. Are they just not? Is VATSIM having a problem with their ATISs, or is it they just picked the 5 biggest airports in the event? Or in fact, there are 5 specified airports for the event, even though the event is really supposed to be NorCal Tricon. Yeah, only select airports. Okay, cool. Rommel, welcome on in. Happy to see you. What was I saying here? All right, yeah, let's go back from here. And the good news is, given that there's a lot of airways and waypoints on this flight plan that I cooked up, fortunately, we have the download from, where did I go wrong? Hang on. Import. There we go. So here's the flight plan that I made in Navgraph Charts 8. There you can see it all the way on down to. So here's where we are at Sacramento Executive. And then we just kind of come down here, skirt past San Jose, overhead Gilroy. Ooh, that reminds me. Oh, it's okay. I promise we'll get going any moment now. But the whole reason for going overhead Gilroy or the impetus for including Gilroy in the plan was because my old CPU that I had to return for the warranty service to get the new CPU is on its way back to. I dropped it off at FedEx last Saturday, so 6 days ago, and it was supposed to be delivered today. So we're just going to check with FedEx if I can find. Let's see. Yeah. Also, I got Xpilot installed today. In case we want to do. This way. In case we want to do some VATSIM flying in X-Plane on the stream. So that could be coming up soon. Here we go. Okay. FedEx. Tracking. Enter tracking number. Paste. Track. May I have a drum roll? Oh, I have a drum roll. What am I thinking? There we go. Package is still on the way. Oh, but a delivery date is unavailable now. No. Oh. So yesterday it was in Columbus, Ohio, and they said it will be arriving today. It actually said today between 1 and 4 p.m. Now, it's saying it has only made it from Ohio to El Dorado, Kansas. So that's a disappointment. But we're still going to fly over Gilroy because that's where it's headed eventually, and that's that. Alrighty. What are we trying to do? Okay, yep, don't need that. Let's go back to this. And good. So there's that. Alrighty. Last digression, I promise. Oh, there's an ad break coming in a minute. If you don't want to see the ads, you know what to do. Because I've made them as infrequent and short as possible. So, okay, let's activate this flight plan. Yes, replace the current route. So, KSAC to the Sacramento VOR. Then we get an airway through all those waypoints down to, then we get Victor 301. And then, is T for tech? I have not yet learned what that T stands for or why it's different from a Victor airway. But then we got Victor 111 to the Salinas VOR and then into Salinas. So, we'll go back here to the map. Just zoom out and make sure that looks generally like what we expect it to. Hey, yep, looks pretty much like a football. So there you go. Maxwell, good evening to you as well. And yes, okay. So and barbecue beef, you've got the route if you want to fly along. Flyers along always welcome. So let's go back to let it. No, we don't want that. But let's see if I think Navigraph charts is more likely to be helpful with the taxi out. But if we get 20, like we hope we might, then going to be along Mike, mostly along Mike, it would look like. Oh, and I guess Mike and then Delta down there at the end. Do I see that on the, oopsie. Oh yeah, that's Delta all the way down there. And, yep, Navigraph charts, just like the GPS is warning us of a little hotspot area there. So we'll be watching out for that. So then let's, this is ground, so let's switch that in here and go ahead and put in tower is 19.5. No? Okay. Hello? There we go. Okay. KSAC, ground, and tower. There's departures marked on the chart, but we'll let them, they'll tell us what they want us to do about that. So, okay. Right then, I'm going to, bad habit or no, I'm going to go ahead and drop one notch of flaps in for our departure and set my trim where I like it for taking off while I'm here, so I don't have to worry about forgetting it later. And then what else have we got going? We have burned a lot of fuel parked here on the ramp, trying to get other stuff going, but be that as it may. Um, so, yeah, I guess we could call ground. And I guess it's just, oh, what's this airport called on the chart here? It's like next to the frequency, right? Exec. It says exec ground. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Of course. That's silly me. I do, 6 flights in a row on Pilot Edge, and I get all spoiled, thinking that I'm gonna call ground. Thank you for the reminder. Oh yes, let's file. We'll file our flight plan, since that seems to be my new favorite stupid human trick, is forgetting to file the flight plan after making it. But let's see, there was another thing that I was gonna say. Boy, it's really nice on Pilot Edge, and too bad VATSIM doesn't do that. But at any rate, okay. So let's see. Flight plan. I think I already have it filled out. Although I'm pretty sure that doesn't belong in here, right? I mean, the origin and destination. So I mean, I just copied and pasted this from from charts. But correct me if I'm wrong. There's no reason to put that in there, because it's not. It's the departure airport. It's not part of the route. Just like 12 noon and 12 midnight are not AM or PM, because they're not part of the post meridian or the anti meridian. They are the meridians themselves, which is why they have their own names, 12 noon and 12 midnight, because there's no such thing as 12 before 12 or 12 after 12, which is what you're saying if you say 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. It's already in the flight plan, no need for it in the route. Yeah, okay, that was my reasoning. That's what seemed logical to me, and yet I just didn't know, because I don't know these things. Okay, so we got a cruise rate, or a cruise altitude, and so yes, so cruise altitude. Well, it's IFR, so it's going to be evens, not odds. But that came up. I was sure that I remembered from my IRL PPL training that what determined your altitude for a VFR flight was, so like this flight is westbound, not by much, only a degree or two. So I would have called that westbound, and east is odd, but west is even odder. So westbound would be 4,500, 6,500, 8,500. But from what we were talking about last night and the answer to my question, it seems that if this were a VFR flight, we would need to do like 6,500 from here down to Sunol. And then when we head east, we would have to either climb or descend 1,000 feet. If we did this at 6,500, we'd either need to go down to 5,500 or up to 7,500. I'm assuming, though, we don't have to worry about any of that with an IFR flight, because they're going to be giving us any altitude changes they want while we're en route. But still, it's blowing my mind that the way this one zigzags, it would be, climb 1,000 here, descend 1,000 here, climb 1,000 here, descend another 1,000 here. At any rate, overall, though, this flight is westerly, so that's why I put 6,000 in. And is 6,000 going to be? I should probably look at the winds aloft, but I'm lazy and a bad pilot and still learning things, so I think we're just gonna stick with 6,000. I don't know. Should we? We should look now. I hear myself saying those things, and then suddenly I feel guilty. So let's do a new thing here, and then go to Sky Vector and see if I can remember how to get see if I can remember how to get Barb to come and join me. Here, let's just put him in with so we can get ourselves in the general area, and then it's over here with layers, and it's over here somewhere. Icing turbulence. Well, we could look at that as well. Although I don't know what the colors mean there, so I don't know how helpful that is. There's more stuff down here. Weather radar, satellite. There's Barb, hiding all the way down at the bottom. So, somebody also right. So I would naturally, if that's the anchor and this is the flag, would mean the wind is going in a southerly direction. But I've learned that I'm wrong about that. That the pictogram is ridiculously backwards. So one flag is 50, and then each of these, a full one is 10, and a half one 5. So 60 knot winds, 60 knot tailwind. Oh, and at what altitude? So is that indicated on here? No, that's just something I'm supposed to know, I guess. Oh, no, so that's hours, and that's right, okay. Oh, this is at flight level. So this is the winds at 30,000. So it doesn't really help me pick a cruise altitude down below the flight levels. Is there a way to? Is that because I'm on? Wait, no, I'm on world low. So, wait. Oh, change the flight level. Where do I change the flight level? Oh, I see. Duh. So at 6,000, does it change instantly? Oh, okay. So 30 knot headwinds at 6,000. At 8,000, whoops. Same 30 knots. And what about 10,000? Although I probably wouldn't. I mean, we can go to 10,000 in the Mooney. Little higher at 10,000. So, there's more to our route up here as well, but 30. So 6 or 8 looks like it's probably not going to make a really big difference. 40 up there instead of 35, but yeah, let's stick with 6,000. I don't see any reason to. Whoopsie! Oh no! I have. Oh, I see. It's up there now. Oh boy, going to take some getting used to now that I can get to the upper monitor. Oh, there's Tyro with the cowboy hat. All right. Well, you get to see the. No, maybe I can obscure the unwashed hat here from there. Actually, that ball cap is even tighter than the cowboy hat. And I'm in the process of implementing each and every one of SimCaesar's recommendations. If SimCaesar happens to be lurking, I wrote down everything you suggested for these redeems, and I'm in the process of implementing them. So I'm going to manually start the 15-minute cowboy hat timer. I did change up the timer though, because the plan is I will be adding more hats over time. So when we get a second hat added in here, when you redeem the hat, the points redeem, you'll have to actually enter which one. You'll have to type in which one of the hats you want. But for now, it's only the cowboy hat. But in any case, I'm going to manually start the timer, so that that doesn't need more explaining. But the other thing, I also revamped the music, because even at a low level, it was kind of interfering with "Hey house, welcome on in," kind of interfering with hearing ATC and other sound effects, like House's welcome sound. To pleasure the man, the house of the rising sun. God, I love Dolly Parton. So I think what I was saying is right. So I will start the 15-minute timer in a moment, but instead of being 15 solid minutes of cowboy music, even though it's at a low level, I redid the music. So there's just like a fairly short starting cowboy music that then fades out, and we mostly get like about 13 minutes of silence in the middle, but then in the last minute before the hat can come off, then the music kind of fades back in to let me know it's that I get to take it off soon. So thank you for your point redeemed, Tyro, and here we go. Alrighty then. So that's not too big. Given that it's going to start fading out before long here, I assume that's not too. It's not overpoweringly loud. If you think the level on that needs to go up or down, just let me know, because that's something I will be adjusting over time. So let's return to our flight plan here. So we decided to stay at 6,000. So 160, fuel, 4 hours of fuel available, about a 2-hour flight. Oh, departure time. So when are we going to be leaving out of here? Maybe at 9, which is 9 and 12 is 21, which is 22, 23, 24, 25, 2,600. No. Let me start that over. 9 and 12 is 21, which is later over there. So 22, 23, 0, 1, 2. Oh, 0200. Well, what do you know? I had it right from the get-go. Okay. We can send and receive voice. We're not heavy. We got a GPS. I really think all the rest of this is correct. So, I actually almost Guten Morgen. Oh, okay, that's about so no comments on the music. So I guess I'm going to assume that the volume level was fine on that. So let's. I'm going to save that just for the fun of it, because I didn't save it before. That's interesting. And now let's file it. Whoo, here we go. Okay. Whoo. All right, flight plan filed, and yes, it says flight plan filed right over here. So that's good. Where can I put this that it will? That says ho, Planet Neutral. Welcome on in. Get yourself a ticket for the giveaway. Let's see, that vanished it. There's my V-pilot. Okay. Alrighty then. So, I think then the only thing standing between us and getting a clearance now is figuring out which center to call. I'm guessing. Oh, and it probably is time to. Let's go ahead and. No, we'll wait for a 3-gallon difference on that. I'm wondering if Ascended Gravity has seen this coming down the pike and already looked. Now, so can I tell what's Tracon on here? So those are all centers. Approach it. So Tracons would be down here in this section, I'm assuming. We got towers, and there's only the one ATIS in. Probably Sacramento approach would be where to call. Yeah, 1237, 1237. Hey, I guessed it right. Yes. Aha. Good for me. Good for all of us. Wow. Sometimes I impress even myself. Wait, no, I think I meant sometimes even I'm impressed. Is that ribs that are better? Oh, Monster, you're flying along. Is anybody else flying along? Let's see who else, if anybody, is flying along. Oh, I see airplanes. I see Barbecue Beef, Monster, and Soccer Pilot 1973. Hello. I don't know if you are here in the channel and watching the stream, or just picked this airport as part of the event to avoid being at. Oh heavens! Nope. All right. Whoopsie. Soccer Pilot is flying a Savage. SAVG, one would think would be showing up as a Savage Cub in my. Model matching, that's so. Oh, but this is. Oh, hey, there's a good question for you, VATSIM more experienced people than me. I know Savage Cubs show up as Savage Cubs with my model matching when I'm not. Oh, look, you're twins. The Cirrus 22 there is twins with the Savage, except the Savage is tail dragger. Um, but so my guess is that it's VATSIM model matching that is having this be the VATSIM model matching must be overriding my multiplayer model matching, and that's why it's not showing up. So I think I don't need to make a note about fixing my multiplayer model matching. But Monster, what Monster? What have I done now, or other than assume everything's about me? Well, so there we go. Lovely to have everybody else along. Oh, was that a friend in the sky? Oh, Venus Sharma is a okay. No, Flo got confused about who is and isn't a friend. There may be some other friends over there. Ooh, like, no, we can almost make out who those are. Not quite. Okay, so let's let me get back in. Okay, so since we're calling departure, we need to tell them who we are and where we are. I mean, well, we always tell them who we are, but we're going to also need to tell them where we are. Kev, that would be great. Love to have you along. Yes. Alrighty. So let's jump back in here. And I don't think we got to the point of tuning in departure, but NorCal departure. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, I see. Because so NorCal departure just isn't on. That would in the real world be 125.5, but we're going to Sacramento departure on 23.7. Okay.
Helicopter 4 Alpha Delta, read back correct.
Live people talking. Excellent.
The 7 Echo Delta, fly heading 0, correction, 350, and fields at your
So it's going to be Sacramento departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha.
We have the field at size 7 Echo Delta.
At Sacramento Executive.
Sacramento International Airport, contact tower on
With
125.7.
should I tell them I've got the ATIS from Sacramento, or just say with the weather, or just not mention the weather? At any rate, Sacramento departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha at Sacramento Executive, IFR clearance to, we don't need to do any of that. We just need IFR clearance to Salinas.
Valley 7720, we have from base Bravo.
I think we'll give that a try.
I'll try Mike 720, right?
And I'm assuming my radio is working. I didn't actually test it prior to anything. Yeah, my transmit's not lit up, so that's okay. Of course, as soon as I
For April 4 Alpha Delta, traffic is a Skyhawk on a 2-mile final for runway 2. Use caution. Proceed on course, proceed on course, and departure from non-moving area is at your own risk.
Tyro levels better with
210 actually.
now that it's not that loud, ATIS. Sacramento departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha on the ground at Sacramento Executive, IFR clearance to Salinas.
Mooney 8080 Alpha, NorCal departure, clear to the Salinas airport via radar vectors, Sacramento VOR then is filed. Maintain 2000, expect 6000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 123.7, squawk 7053.
Cleared to the Salinas airport, radar vectors, Sacramento VOR then is filed. 2000, expect 6000 after 10. Departure 123.7, squawk 7053, Mooney 80 Alpha.
Mooney 80 Alpha, read back correct.
Woohoo! Okay. Like a boss.
Helicopter 4 Alpha Delta, radar contact.
Go ahead and get 237 in here in the standby.
4 Alpha Delta, roger.
Hello?
Final maintain
There we
5000.
go. All right, and it doesn't. No. Oh, that's what we're on. So, okay. He could have said with me, but okay. So radar vectors, Sacramento. We're gonna be starting out at 2000. Probably won't have
Skyhawk 3 Hotel
autopilot on by then, but just as a reminder that that's where we're gonna want to stop. And then 7053 can go in here. Oh, what was that?
Number 3 Hotel Bravo, taxi straight
That
ahead.
must have been on the radio. That's not a sound that comes from this airplane. Something I wouldn't know with any confidence if I was flying a plane I'm not familiar with. Aw, house, you silver-tongued devil, you. Of course it does. No.
That's 1138 traffic at
Let's
1
see.
o'clock.
So enter
6
that.
miles southwestbound out of
And it
2,200
puts
to
it on
5,000
standby.
is a helicopter.
I really need to remember to watch this when we start taxing.
I will look
I think it's...
approach, but it's all IMC out here.
Ow!
Roger.
Too bad it's not like Discord where you can adjust other individuals' volumes individually.
Charlie Mike 7720.
Okay.
Expect the RNAV
So
Yankee
I think when we start
17
moving,
right
it
approach,
switches
clear
this
with two-door when able.
to mode C on the ground.
Alright, Yankee,
I
17
don't know,
right,
it would be
1
good
able,
to-
direct 2 to pack
to look at
Valley
that,
7720.
know for sure. So let me just let me get another little piece of paper ready over here for writing down whatever comes next. And then
Approach November 7, Romeo Papa Whiskey, 2 miles north of Kilo Sierra Uniform 3000.
So that's our departure frequency. So our next call would be to
Romeo Papa
ground,
Whiskey, NorCal approach,
which is so it's VATSIM. So we're going to whatever is next up the chart, which is again going to be departure, NorCal departure, not Santa Barbara departure, not whatever, NorCal departure. As if they were ground. So it's going to be NorCal departure, meaning 8080 Alpha. We should probably try and save him having to look at charts and just tell him that we're. So non-movement.
Sacramento approach November 33017 on the ground at Mather, VFR to Moffett.
Oh, somebody else has joined us in a Cessna.
Aircraft have Mather, standby 1.
No, it's an AI Cessna. Okay. But is there non-movement here? I can't really tell. That's a taxiway.
Number 33017,
These
so
are all
you're
just
looking
like
for VFR flight volume to Moffett.
We'll tell them that we're
33017
right
affirmative.
there, and so that's Bravo. Tell them we're off.
33017, roger. Just saving your aircraft
we're off
type
mic at
and then request the
Bravo.
altitude.
33017 is a Diamond DA42, altitude 6,500.
And we'll just say with the weather. Can we let's even say with the weather
33017, roger.
and
Squawk
request taxi
4564.
to
4564 33017.
Delta 1138, turn left heading 300,
As
vector
close
for
as
the
we are. Well,
approach,
no, I
just
was going to
maintain
ask if I
3000.
shouldn't be maybe see another
300, descend
VATSIM
maintain
name
3000.
tag,
What's
supposedly
approach can we
we
expect?
Delta
Sacramento
1138, sorry about that.
International,
Expect the
so,
RNAV
at
Yankee
any rate,
Romeo 17 right.
We'll just get double check
Yankee 17 right, 138.
the KT76 transponder. Ooh. Oh. Aha. There's the Western music creeping back in to tell me I've been flapping my jaws for.
Number 4 Alpha Delta, turn left heading
Okay.
160.
I have never. Should this pick up what got entered up there? I've actually never even looked at this. But I can also look at like VPilot ought to be telling me, right?
Pilot Club 4150.
I thought I could see it right on my. Thought I could see it right on my Oh yeah, well mode C is...
Protocol 4150, Raj standby.
Yeah, mode C is lit up in VPilot, so I mean that ought to be telling me, right? But we can take a glance over. Oh, hey, oh, look. I guess that's probably because I clicked it on and off in VPilot. I guess I mean that's the only thing that changed, that it's now picking it up there. Interesting. Never considered that. Okay. What am I?
Romeo Papa Whiskey, just verify, are you going to the Sacramento Executive Port or
not over
International
there?
Airport?
To get this up here. Looks like the weather's actually getting a little better while we're out here. So, okay, that's the end of
Papa Whiskey, Sierra Mike Foxtrot, I believe.
How bad does the hair look if I just take that off? Pretty awful. Well. Oh yeah, no. It's
Protocol 4150, clear to the Monterey Airport
does
via radar
it,
vectors.
does it flicker if I turn it around front ways? Hey, no, it's not flickering. Okay, it's less uncomfortable facing this way, and it doesn't even seem to be shadowing my face too much. Okay, alrighty then. This will work. Okay. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Who's flying along? Sorry to have kept you.
250-113.
Let's. Oh dear God, that's loud.
Number 7 Romeo Papa Whiskey, enter right downwind, Romeo 17 right.
So NorCal
Right downwind for
departure
17 right, November 7, Romeo
2880.
Papa Whiskey.
Alpha at Sacramento Executive, off Mike at Bravo, request taxi to runway 20. I think that's how I'm gonna call it, just because
Number 4 Alpha
that
Delta,
might
are you
save
able
him looking stuff
7000?
up, and it's
Oh, yeah, we have
and I don't want any of these other
4 Alpha
runways with
Delta,
a wind
Roger,
from
climb
230.
maintain 7000, fly heading 180.
180, 7000, 4 Alpha Delta.
NorCal departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha at Sacramento Executive, off Mike at Bravo, request taxi, with the weather, and request taxi to 20.
Stand by.
I tried to help. He still needs to look it up.
Number 7 Romeo Papa Whiskey, contact Capsule Tower 125.7.
Tower on 125.7, 7 Romeo Papa Whiskey.
Number 8080 Alpha, runway 20, taxi via Mike Delta, cross runway 12 at Mike.
Runway 20 via Mike Delta, cross runway 12 at Mike, Mooney 80 Alpha. All right.
Delta 1138, turn right.
I love it when things work out.
This is maintain 2000.
Let's make sure we
080,
don't
2000,
anybody
13.
here. Spoilers are not inadvertently deployed. Let's taxi. Woohoo!
Helicopter 4150, contact approach 125.
So now, for those who have joined, Spundot.
Number 4 Alpha Delta, contact approach 125.1.
951 for Alpha Delta.
So those who were here about 40 minutes ago or thereabouts, when the stream started, heard me explaining that we may scrub all of this, because what was happening during the 20 minutes before I started streaming, and then really didn't happen at all while we were parked on the ramp, is this bizarre stuttering thing. Up until today, over the last week, I was only doing it in the Warrior, in the Mooney, and some other planes. I had gotten things tuned to the point where I was getting the occasional.
140, general final approach course.
This is not runway 12 that we're crossing here. It looks kind of like a runway, but it's a former runway that's now closed.
Tutor out above 2000, cleared RNAV Yankee
Still a
17
little
right.
bit up ahead here.
Pack belly 70.
Is that a runway number on there? Whoopsie. Oh, it is. It's numbered one. Whoa, numbered 15. That's pretty crazy. Okay,
Delta
yeah. Here's the whole
1138,
short
we are 3 miles from the final approach fix.
You're already cleared across one, two.
RNAV Yankee, runway 17 right approach.
Good citizens and take a look at
Good
it.
on that Yankee 17 right approach.
So again, for like over the last week, been having a few stutters, mainly like around airports in any airplane I was in. But for some reason, the Warrior was just stutter crazy. Like we're seeing right now, like about every 3 seconds, relatively predictably, a big stutter like that one right there. So I was, at the beginning of the stream, I said, okay, we're going to see how this goes. Maybe it'll clear up. If it clears up, great. If it doesn't clear up, maybe we will just rage quit and bag the stream. And then for 40 minutes, sitting on the ground, not moving, it was looking fine. But now we're moving, and it's back. So I don't know.
Delta 1138, looks like you're left of the approach course. Are you able to get back on course, or do you need
see what happens?
To get resequenced?
It's the
no, I'm going back on course now.
Okay, and it's not.
Delta 1138,
we're getting a little bit of
125.713.
Not bad. Nobody coming there. And around here. And we will hold short right about there. Alrighty then. We got other folks. Oh, we definitely have other folks taxiing. Yeah, just moving.
N.Eur approach. Good evening, JetBlue 210.
It looks like Soccer Pilot
190
is
information, Charlie.
Part of our
JetBlue 210 NorCal approach. Group Charlie, expect ILS runway 17 right approach.
Expect ILS 17
we'll
approach.
Catch a
JetBlue
quick
210.
snapshot for the family album. That'll do. And there, and then come over here just to make sure. Whoopsie, didn't get that in the right thing, but that's fine. Easily fixed, and yes, there's a snapshot for the family album. So let's reset the drone and get underway. Alrighty, yeah.
Good evening, Sacramento approach. This is Southwest 1988. We are descending out of 15,000 feet.
Southwest 1988 NorCal approach. Advise you have information Charlie for Sacramento.
Information Charlie, Southwest 1988.
Southwest 1988, Roger. Expect ILS runway 17 right approach.
House, I don't know.
ILS runway 17 right
nobody's required
approach.
to identify themselves if they like to remain anonymous. That's perfectly fine. NorCal departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha, holding short of 20, ready for departure.
8080 Alpha. On departure, you can proceed on course. Runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Proceed on course, runway 20, cleared for takeoff, Mooney 80 Alpha.
Proceed
on course, that's pretty simple. Woohoo! Even I know how to do that. Yeah, Soccer Pilot, don't let House bully you. If you want to remain anonymous, that's perfectly fine. Okay, nobody on final. Let's roll on out here onto the runway. And as the gentleman said, proceed on course. Zoom out.
Correction. Sacramento information. Charlie's current altimeter is 2982.
I don't know with this stuttering. We may just be we may be bagging this soon. We'll see. Maybe once we get up in the air, it will clear up. I would really like to know for sure that this is our runway, which I am not getting from a yellow line. So yes, here's piano keys, makes it a runway, and there I see a 20. I am now satisfied. Let's give it a go. All right, full power, and oh man, these stutters are just killing me. You were all here yesterday. It was working fine yesterday. Many of you were here to see it. It was fine. Oh, that says we're already at 80 knots. So why aren't we rotating because we can't tell what the airplane is doing with these stutters. Oh, dear Lord. See what happens if we try to, oh, brother. Let's see what happens if we try to, oh, come on.
NorCal approach, good day, Southwest 2299, 12400.
Oh, yeah.
Southwest 2299 NorCal approach, advise you have information Charlie. Expect iOS. Actually, you can expect the RNAV Zulu around 17 left approach.
RNAV Zulu 17 left, we just got Charlie, Southwest 2299.
So, our course is a little bit over here to the left. So we'll try going that way. Climbing at 80, that's good.
And Oakland,
we can go ahead and get
Delta
that notch of flaps up.
Arrival.
And good, we're
Skims to arrival.
coming up on 1,000 AGL.
Delta
That's good.
4923 NorCal approach, say again.
Oh, we never got our fuel pump on, and you know what? We didn't get
3 arrival.
some of our other lights
The
on.
other center lights went out and
But they're on now, which is good. Whoops! So we have, I went a little too, corrected a little too far to the left there, but not too
Delta 4923, you're on the wrong frequency. Return to your previous frequency.
Roger.
Papa Charlie Mike 7720, contact Capitol Tower 125.7.
2000.
Pack Belly 7720.
Maintain
Mooney 80
2000.
Alpha ident.
80 Alpha ident. I can get over there. Can I get over there? Not without blowing my altitude. Ay. There we go. And there's right on 2000. Excellent. Whoa. Oh, come on. Settle down, girl. All right. There we go. No, we're creeping up. Oh. This plane is never squirrely with me like that, unlike some other flight simmers who find the Mooney to be touchy and hard to trim out for level flight.
8080 Alpha, radar contact 6 miles southwest of the exec airport. Turn left heading 170, climb maintain 7000.
Left to 170, climb and maintain. I'm sorry, was that 6,000?
Number 80 Alpha, are you able to 7000?
Yep, we can climb and maintain 7,000. 8080 Alpha.
Alright, thank you.
And JetBlue 210, we had a sim
I can't
freeze.
see where 170 is, but
JetBlue,
we'll find it.
JetBlue 210, roger.
There.
JetBlue 210,
Okay.
just expedite
So,
descent, maintain.
whoa, let's get,
Expedite
so let's
descent.
get, if I do the heading bug, did that move my, okay, let's on. And, that did not move my heading bug. Okay, come on, what's going on here? Come on. Ay. Okay. Now, there's nothing to see outside. And are we in heading mode? Is it actually doing it? No. How did that? I don't know. Okay. Okay, that's gotten us to 17. So let's go here up to 7,000. Then let's do it at, what are we climbing at now? 1,500. Let's slow this climb to 1,000, which we could have done the easy way. Engage. And get this back down here. And do that. And there we are. 170. And
Number 8080 Alpha, contact NorCal approach 125.1.
125.1, Mini 80 Alpha. Okay. All right. plenty of rain, lots of, before we do that, we are going to get the fuel pump on.
And we're 4 Delta Victor, the Sacramento altimeter is 2982.
Right, 2982, fuel pump can come back off. Back up here. Now we can go over here.
Okay, I'll give you citation 885 Kilo Tango 15,000.
Citation 885 Kilo.
Alrighty.
Delta 4923 NorCal approach.
NorCal approach Mooney 8080 Alpha 6000 climbing 7000. Is that sleet or just rain I'm hearing? Was that for Mooney 8080 Alpha inaudible?
November 8080 Alpha, NorCal approach.
Roger, thanks. I can barely hear him.
4150, contact NorCal
Barely
approach
hear him.
124.52.
Wow. Okay. I should be able to fix that in the client, right? Settings, audio.
NorCal approach top of the Unity. Legion 406 says 20,400 ascending via the Schism 2.
Is that way too loud for y'all?
Legion 406 NorCal approach, good evening. Expect the ILS runway 12 approach, open altimeter 2982.
Expect ILS 12 for Legion 406.
Oh, 7,000 and it didn't. I armed it. Oh, it
Number
was
650
on.
Tango Pursuit Drake Jobus.
I swear it was on.
Dirk Jobus, November 650.
No. What on earth are you doing? Oi. Oh, brother. Let's see what's going on here.
Number 650 Tango expedite descent, please.
Expediting descent, November 650 Tango.
Actually, I think it's actually doing it. It says capture on there. Okay, are we still flying 170? I can't quite tell. More or less, I suppose. Okay.
Number 650 Tango, fly heading 280.
Okay.
Heading 280.
What is going on
650
over here
Tango.
with regard to... okay. There we are. See a little better what's going on here.
Okay, November 650 Tango, I need you to either turn or descend, please.
Descending and making right turn, heading 280. Got the traffic on TCAS.
Bit loud, the ATC.
Alaska 1421, contact
okay.
NorCal approach.
Yeah,
125.35.
So I'm still here.
2535 Alaska 1421.
Let's see how it goes there over the next few transmissions. Was this guy's level good for y'all as soon as we... I should turn on track? Wait.
Number 650 Tango, Pursuit Drake Jobus.
Dirk Jobus, November 650 Tango.
My last clearance was fly heading 170. So that's what I've got until I could request?
Actually, November 650 Tango, looks
Turn
like
on
you do this.
course,
Right heading,
right?
090, please. Turn right heading 090.
We're coming pretty close
Right
to my
turn, heading
waypoint.
090, November 650 Tango.
Visto. Okay, yeah, we just did that.
Number 844.
NorCal approach, Learjet 514 Delta Victor's 10,700 going to 10,000. We get weather at Monterey.
So center of gravity, tell me more. Or, I mean, it's not like I'm the expert here, but Visto is Rio Vista, good striper fishing. Oh, cool. Right. ATC. too low.
Okay, aircraft club was calling before that. Say again, please.
Okay. Got it.
Learjet 514 Delta Victor 10,000.
November 514 Delta Victor, NorCal approach, good evening. November 844 Alpha Delta, contact NorCal approach 135.1.
Ooh. Hooray. And our stutters, you know, we seem to be doing better now that we are up high and away from airports. So maybe it's a level of detail thing, but I have reasons to not buy that.
Tango, proceed direct Jobus.
Direct Jobus, November 650 Tango.
Number 650 Tango, descend and maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, November 650 Tango.
NorCal departure Mooney 8080 Alpha. Did you want us to maintain the heading assigned by the previous controller, or can we proceed on course?
November 8080 Alpha, turn right heading 250, join Victor 334.
Right heading 250, join Victor 334. I'm assuming he said join Victor 334 because I could not. Okay, so right 150. Hey. Should have been. Wait. 150 is left. NorCal departure Mooney 80 Alpha. Can you repeat that heading?
250.
250 for 80 Alpha. I'm glad I didn't just turn to 150, which is what I remembered him saying, but okay. Alrighty then. Because a right turn definitely made... Oh, there's no more pretty clouds over this way. Maybe he was getting me around some bad weather. That could certainly be the case. And then join Victor 334. Has to be what he said. I mean, there's nothing else he could have been telling us to join, right? So then, you know, I think right about here is close enough to joining that it would make sense to just do a direct to Oakley, right? Let's see. But why are we not? Okay, hang on. There we go. Yep, let's do direct. Okie. Oh. Activate. It's probably
NorCal approach, just be 1008, 3 from band, sending by the band too.
No, let's see. What did I not do?
Jet speed 1008 NorCal approach. Good evening. Expect the ILS from my
overshot is what I did.
Altimeter 2982.
Now is it gonna start turning us?
2982 and see ILS 10.
Oh man.
12.
ILS 12.
It is not gonna turn us. Okay, so let's just do it manually.
Leading 406, contact NorCal approach on 125.3.
Oh, great. Oh, it's not in nav mode? Oh, that would explain it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I'm going to nav aviate before I die here. What on earth? Oh, man. No. No. Yeah, with the stutters makes it really hard, and the thing has tumbled there.
The previous controller had 290 greater in the transition.
What the?
Pull up.
Wow.
Pull up.
Pull
up.
Well.
Sync rate.
Well. Yep, so directional instruments have tumbled.
650 Tango descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,600, wow. 650 Tango.
So this is pretty interesting. This is maybe an interesting preview of what it looks like to just suddenly die in an airplane. Maybe he is not looking at his scope too closely.
Oakland Center, Greensis. Delta, November
okay.
9er 25 Delta Mike.
Number 925 Delta Mike, NorCal approach. Expect the ILS runway 12 approach. Open altimeter 2982.
I see Chat moving.
Sorry,
but I'm not
November
taking my eyes
Delta
off
Mike,
this
can you
panel.
repeat?
Sorry. I'm sure you're saying helpful things.
Number 925 Delta Mike. Expect the ILS runway
You're telling
12
me
approach.
how much you loved me and how much you're going to miss me when I'm not here
runway
anymore.
12 and November Mike Delta 25.
Come on, sweetie.
Approach to confirm for November 650 Tango, 5,600 on the altimeter.
Number 650 Tango, proceed direct Jobus, cross Jobus at or above 5,000, cleared RNAV, runway 28 left approach, circle to land, runway 10 right.
Alright, direct Jobus and cross Jobus at 5,000 or above, cleared for the RNF, 28 left approach, circle to land, runway 10 right, November 650 Tango.
And report when you see the runway so I can give you the landing clearance, please.
We'll call the runway inside November 650 Tango.
Wow. Okay.
Approach, good evening, Spirit Winds 2123, band 2 arrival.
Spirit Wings 2123, NorCal approach, expect the ILS runway 12 approach, Oakland altimeter 2982.
Expecting the ILS approach runway 12, the altimeter 2982, Spirit Wings 2123.
Okay. I think that nightmare may have resolved way better than it looked like it was going to for a while there.
Starting 1454, contact NorCal approach on 125.35.
Oh, house. Oh, so sorry. That's, man, with the ribs already in the shape they were in, that's gotta, oof. That's awful. Voyaging Care, hi. Yeah, what happened is I did a direct to and forgot.
Alpha, descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend and maintain 6,000, Mooney 80 Alpha. Alrighty.
NorCal approach, good evening, Delta 1684, descending with Skiz Mike 2, arrival passing 162 with information here.
Delta 1684, was it?
Affirm.
Delta 1684, NorCal approach, expect the ILS runway 12 approach, open altimeter 2982.
Okay, that should be.
ILS approach 12 to altimeter 2982.
Yeah, what happened was, Tyro, sure thing.
NorCal approach, number 33017 is with you, VFR 6500.
Tyro, I'm going to wait just a minute or two to start the music, just in case I need to hear this guy again, since he's already kind of low. Yeah, Voyaging, welcome in. There's a whole bunch of other people I'm sure I need to say hi to who weren't here before or came in just in time to see me almost die. But in short, what happened was, we were tootling along in heading mode and asked if we could proceed on course, and he gave us a vector to join. He gave us a vector to join our Victor. And when we got pretty close to it, I decided to just do a direct to our waypoint because it was coming right up. And so I did direct to and activate, and it, painted a little magenta line straight to our waypoint, but it didn't start turning, and I didn't know why, because I'd forgotten that I was in heading mode, not nav mode. So I, kind of grabbed the wheel and disconnected the autopilot to start turning it. And suddenly, that sudden disconnection of the autopilot.
Alpha, contact NorCal approach 135.1.
125.1, Mooney 80 Alpha.
135.1.
135.1, Mooney 80 Alpha. It's not my fault that you're inaudible. Or much lower than everybody else on your frequency. All right.
SP 1008, contact NorCal approach 125.35. 12535, just
Come
attenuate.
on, sweetie. Yeah, so I mean,
November 514 Delta Victor, contact
then
NorCal approach
then
on
Cal, also in
24.52.
answer to your question.
2452, 514 Delta Victor.
Oakland Center 123.8.
Okay, so these guys
Oakland
are now much
123.8,
louder.
Delta
They're
14
back
days,
to
yep.
where everybody else was.
NorCal, hello again, FedEx H3 on the go around 3000.
Put the
FedEx 853 heavy NorCal departure,
ATC
radar
volume
contact,
back to
climb
where
maintain
it
4,000.
normally is. Okay.
4,000 FedEx.
Did it level out at 6,000 is the next question. It did, yay. I love it when this stuff works. NorCal approach Mooney 8080 Alpha 6,000.
Number 8080 Alpha NorCal approach. Hello. Oakland altimeter 2982.
2982 80 Alpha. Let's check that out.
Alaska 364 turn left direct Grateful.
Left direct Grateful, Alaska 364.
29er.
Speedway 284 heavy turn left direct Deadhead.
Direct Deadhead 284 heavy.
Okay.
United 115 heavy turn right heading 130 vector for climb.
Heading 130, United 115.
That looks like 82 to me. Okay. Now, hey, Scotty, welcome on in. You're here just in time for Tyro's second cowboy hat redeem of the evening. So there's a little Western music for us all to enjoy.
Southwest 23, contact NorCal approach 123.7.
123.7 for Southwest 23, and that's NorCal.
So good to see you, Scotty.
Affirm.
Welcome on in. And
Thank you for your help, Southwest 23.
let's
Have a good one, too.
see if I know what's going on here at all.
Okay, good evening. Pool 8197 passing through 2,400.
Okay.
Polar 8197 heavy NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain flight level
We are in
190.
Altold and
190, Pool 8197.
That's good to know. We're on course.
FedEx
We're at
853 heavy
Altown.
turn left,
That's also
heading tree 40.
I don't have
Heading
to worry
340
about airspace. I do have to worry about fuel balance. And that's
Speedway
pretty low
284
balance, so no
heavy.
need to change that right now.
Contact Oakland
I got to
125.85.
I think I can now take a minute to scroll back through chat and say hi.
Alaska 364 just for
everybody
sequence
that I
going to have
failed to
another short
greet
heading for you
while
here.
I was
Turn left
busy
heading
almost
270.
270, Alaska
Altimeter
364.
was 29.82 is what he said. Did I do something wrong?
You know, 115 heavy turn right heading 180.
Heading 180, United
Oh! Thank you! Ascended gravity always looks out for me. Not 2992, 2982. Which is right about there. And about 100 feet worth of difference. Thank you, Ascended gravity! Hoo-hoo! Ooh, wow. 3-stream streak for Astro Singularity. Oh, gosh. Astro Singularity. I think you were just coming in when something distracted me, and that was quite a long time ago. So I think I never really said hi.
Passing 2,000.
But it's great having you here. And it's great to not be dead. Okay, so there we are back on 6,000. That's probably a little more reasonable. We never did
About a
get
960 NorCal departure, radar contact,
cruise
climb
power
maintain
set.
flight level
So
190.
let's do that. Save
190 Delta
save some dinosaur parts in the ground. Clear. Obviously, we need to lean as well. Such a bad.
FedEx 853 heavy contact.
Eventually,
NorCal
I will
approach
learn.
125.35.
Multitasking. Once again, I was a great multitasker.
We're
for a while in
number
my
0
life.
Foxtrot Quebec contact
But,
NorCal approach
oh,
125, correction 124.52.
What is going on with
452, can I answer Foxtrot Quebec?
the exhaust temperature there?
United 115 heavy, clear direct Cine.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Direct City, United
So,
115.
I think I was going to try and take a moment to say hi.
Alaska 364, thanks for the help.
So,
Cleared
oh,
direct
and now folks
Grateful
are on
now.
break.
Direct
Actually, it's
Grateful,
probably a
Alaska
perfect time
364.
to scroll back up through the last 20 minutes and see what I missed. Let's see. Okay, so right. So
United 115
there's
heavy
nav mode,
contact
nav mode,
Oakland
or it all
Center
went wrong.
134.55.
3455, United 115, good night.
I just flew over your house? I didn't. Oh, sorry.
Polarity 197 heavy contact Oakland Center 123.8.
Nor Kogi is here. Hey, welcome on in. Welcome back from the ad break. Those who were on it. Rat Hole 80. Hi, happy to have you here. And yeah, blue side up exactly. Johnny F.
Alaska 364 contact Oakland Center 125.85.
Oakland Center 2585, Alaska
Barbecue
364.
beef. Did we get your love in the middle of that panic? I don't know. I hope we did. Okay. Let's see. Phew. So there's voyaging Canada. Welcome on in. Happy to have you here. So glad you got to see me.
Alaska 3378. NorCal lead departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain. Flight level 190.
Who else?
Alaska 3378.
Scotty. Well, because the cowboy hat is uncomfortable, or I mean, relative to the other cap. Actually, I started the stream with the ball cap on backwards, and that was actually more uncomfortable than the, hey, there's Soccer Pilot. That was actually more uncomfortable than the cowboy hat, but the ball cap with the bill forward is the least uncomfortable of them all. And, yeah, there's ascended gravity correcting my altimeter. Thank you, sir. Always appreciate your between ascended gravity and monster. So if you want to know the one and only thing that saved me from that dire situation of being blind in the clouds and completely out of control, I survived only thanks to input from my MNS, the Monster Navigation System. Spotted his gamer tag and trusted him to be on course and on altitude, and just made Monster. I made you my North Star, and you guided me right back to being on course and on altitude.
3378, clear
Scotty Bob came in. Hi, and hugs back to you. And then who or what else did I miss? I think, yeah. Kev, I am not planning another flight after this. We've still got a pretty good ways to go on down to Salinas there, and it's, well, I mean, we'll see what time it is when we land, because I'd love to be here around 11ish p.m. my time, which is around ish when SimCaesar-ish usually starts. You know, his
Delta 960
Japanese
contact Oakland Center
train-ish
123.8.
sim-ish. So yeah, I mean, we might do a really short one.
Delta 960.
Spundot, thank you. It's good to know someone would miss me. Scotty, you're going to get me a bigger one.
Alaska 3378 contact Oakland Center 125.85.
Be hip with the ball, get back. No, actually, Scotty, the reason that I started with the ball cap backwards is because the last time I wore a ball cap on stream, having the bill forward was like totally shadowing my face and causing a lot of that green screen glimmer. But I've changed the lighting and changed the orientation of the screen, changed a bunch of other stuff since then, which I didn't test before the stream. I just assumed I still couldn't wear it with the bill forward. But then I discovered after Tyro's first bout of cowboy hat, discovered that so Johnny FB, that's what's coming. I have taken SimCaesar's
Number 4 Alpha Delta to
sage
maintain
advice,
6,000.
and I'm going to be, I will be, as they become available, I will be adding, okay, there's the autopilot making our turn at Sunol, for those playing the home game. Let's see, this is our overall course. We're about halfway there, and we did that really quickly because we were going fast. But so we have just transferred from, let's see, up here at Sunol. Well, it's a shame that it won't let me move just a little bit on that, so we will. So at Sunol, we just, stop. We just went from Victor 334 over to Victor 301. Yeah, heading on. We are
Singapore 31 heavy NorCal departure.
We are bound for Bushy, followed by Board, which sounds like the story of my life, for sure. So there's that.
Departure, good evening.
Yeah, so ILS into Salinas is like 20 miles long. I'm really hoping that things might clear up enough as we get down to Salinas that. So let's. There's not going to be an ATIS for
EVA Air
Salinas.
7 heavy NorCal departure. Radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 190 and fly present heading vector for climb.
Johnny FP remind me about the selection of heads because there's more to say on that. But for now, let's go here and here and here.
Number 844 Alpha Delta, contact NorCal approach 124.52.
View at 4,900, scattered at 7,000. Overcast at 10,000.
Number 80 Alpha, contact NorCal approach 124.52.
124.52, Mooney 80 Alpha. Wait, 124.52? I wrote down 124.82, and I don't think that's a frequency. So, let's... It's got to be 52, right? Oh, I can just look in the client, can't I? Approaches 124.525. Yes, okay, so that's correct.
4 Alpha Delta, Roger. Just let me know when you got the airport in sight.
Roger.
Really hoping for the visual at Salinas, I think is what I was saying. NorCal approach, Mooney 8080 Alpha 6000.
Mooney 8080 Alpha, NorCal Salinas, altimeter 2983.
2983, Mooney 80 Alpha.
514 Delta Victor, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 3000.
Right,
so we would have been fine.
Speed and then down to 3,000.
4150, fly heading 260.
Is it that time yet? Let's look. Oh, yeah, it is. So.
Push one, keep the speed up. I'll have you number one to get you in front of these slow guys.
Fuel pump on.
Okay, speed up, malicious one.
Hey, there's Kinney Monster, right? Malicious one, isn't that Kinney Monster? It's a K. It's one of the K-men. Let's see, what was I doing? I'm going to go back up here. Yeah, see, it's clearing up already. 2983. I have trouble reading this from any distance, but the closer the better.
84 Alpha Delta, clear direct destination. Let me know when you got it inside.
2829, 29.2. Oh, come on. 29.2. 29.3.
514 Delta Victor, reduce speed to 180, then descend and maintain.
It's totally clearing up as we get in here.
All right, slow it to 180 and then continue to 3,000.
Awesome.
514 Delta Victor.
Number 52 Lima Mike, flighting 265.
Heading 265.
And looks like 6,000 is going to get us over these hills here. Oh yeah, we still got. Oh man, we have a long way to go. Something over here off the horizon was looking. I was like, oh, is that the coast? We're closer than I thought, but no, that's not the coast. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely not the coast. Oh man, and now it's with the terrain all up close now. The stutters are back just as bad as
52 Lima Mike, reduce speed to 180, then descend and maintain 4,000.
Oh, hello!
Down to 180 and then down to 4,000.
I have not gone
Malicious one, descend and maintain 2,000. Good right down.
2,000, is that
yeah, I don't
restriction
think.
one?
Malicious one, A-firm. You're going to descend and maintain 2,000. Just give me good, ready to descend down.
2,000, I'm bogeying malicious one.
Much like with this kind of camera work with the stutters being down. And it just makes the stuttering even worse. So, I hate it. If we reset here and then
Delicious one, thank you. Turn right heading 360.
Right, 360, malicious one.
Southwest 3010, yep.
Local approach.
Check out that crab, wow.
With you at 190.
Southwest 3010 NorCal, welcome. Descend maintain 13,000, 13,000.
Ascended gravity, funny you should ask. That occurred to me, and I did go and check, and no. All right. There's the music letting me know I only have a minute of this ridiculous
Delicious
thing
one,
on
fly
my head
heading
again.
070, general localizer.
Did I miss anything about Pezzy came in? Hi, Pezzy. How did I not hear your sound? Did everybody hear Pezzy's sound except me? Welcome on in, Pezzy. Great to see you. Tyragoth, who,
Southwest 3510, contact NorCal 135.1.
Ascended gravity with your gear down the whole time.
That's for Southwest 3010.
3010, A firm 135.1.
135.1 for Southwest 3010, thank you.
Yeah, monster, definitely. Yeah, headwind and a little bit from one side, clearly.
Delicious one, 15 miles from Minnick, cleared ILS runway 10 right approach.
Clear for the ILS 10 right, malicious one.
5 Club 4150, descend and maintain 2,000.
Let's see if I can.
514 Delta Victor, descend and maintain 3,000. Actually 2,000 now.
Okay, down to 2 now. 514 Delta Victor.
See if I can find malicious one.
84 Alpha Delta, you got a field yet?
Alpha Delta, we got a hard short at the airport inside.
84 Alpha Delta,
Well,
cleared visual approach in the heart of Georgia Regional Airport. Port cancellation of IFR misapproaches frequency, change advisory frequencies.
Okay, we'll report this later.
Pensacola Navy.
Approach, Malibu, November 3232 X-rays with you, 10-7 for 10,000. 32 X-rays.
32 X-ray NorCal, ILS runway,
Sorry.
correction. Yeah, let me ILS runway 12 right approach.
Really
Say
sorry
12
about
right.
that.
A firm. There's your 4 Delta Victor, left turn heading 180.
Yeah, so malicious one's actually coming all the way from Florida to land at Monterey.
5 Club 4150, if I haven't already, descend and maintain
It is.
2,000.
It's Kinney though, isn't it? Isn't it malicious one? Correct me if I'm.
Thank you.
out of my
514
mind,
Delta
if
Victor,
you
flight
know.
130, join the localizer.
130, join the loc. 514 Delta Victor.
514 Delta Victor, 5 miles from Minnick.
When he's in,
Maintain
yeah, oh
2,000.
yeah,
Correct,
oh
not
that's
5,
definitely
it's
him
like
because he's in
50
an
miles from
F-16.
Minnick. Maintain 2,000.
That
for
answers that
established
question.
localizer. Cleared ILS runway 10 right approach, and I maintain 180 knots.
So
Okay, 180 to MIDI and 2,000.
it's now going to take every bit of fake professionalism I can muster.
Hey, just make sure it's Minnick.
To
MIDI. Okay, got it. That's it.
To not say anything to Kinney Monster on frequency. I really want to say malicious one. Is there nowhere on earth I can escape you? He and I always joke about like whichever one of us sees the other
Lima,
one
Mike, turn left.
come in whatever
190.
room we're in. It's always like, are you stalking me? Why can't I go anywhere without you already being there? So at any rate, but I won't do that.
5 Club 4150, maintain 160 knots.
Oh, you know, I could. There's a way that you can send a private message in VPilot.
Malicious one, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Oh, he's cleared to land.
10 right, cleared to land, malicious one.
But I don't. It's. I think you just do like dot and their call sign. But I don't remember now. Anybody know how to do that? Because that would be fun at least. Oh, I didn't mean that would be fun at least, as opposed to watching the stream. But is it dot on their call sign? Let me just see. I'm gonna have to. I left the audio panel open.
November 8, 08 Alpha. Actually, stand by. November 52 Lima Mike, heading 130, general localizer.
I like having a heads up that I'm gonna have to write something.
November 5-2 Lima Mike, 15 miles from Minnick, clear, maintain 2000 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS for only 10 right approach, and 180 knots till Minnick.
Okay, 180 to Minnick, 2000 till established, cleared ILS 10 right, 52 Lima Mike.
There we go, making our right at board. Ah, we passed Bushy without my even noticing. Again, not a surprise. And we have
Club 4150 heading 190.
through board and are now turning on to T.
November 80 Alpha. Let me know and get the weather NOTAMs at Salinas and say approach request.
Ooh, we've got the weather at Salinas, and we're going to plan on the visual. We'll take a look and see what our backup is if conditions don't permit the visual.
Roger, thank you.
Yeah, so
our 514 out of Victor, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Either that or switch, or just remove the cloud. Like you're allowed to remove clouds in dot chat and then the call sign. Thank you, Senator. We could try that before. So dot chat and the call sign is. I wonder if I can copy it and paste from up here rather than trying to type all of that. There it is. It's
NorCal A4 Delta. That clear. Have a good night.
A4 Alpha Delta for cancellation received. Do you have a good night,
That's too bad. So chat needs a T on it.
Hot Club 4150, flighting 130, join a localizer.
Lish LISH S1. There we go.
NorCal approach, Pilot Club 197, passing flight level 207, descending via Silicon 6.
Hot Club 197, NorCal, roger. Are you able to accept the RNAV Zulu runway 12 right?
Okay.
RNAV 12
Oh,
right.
I thought that would show up on the screen that my message would, but it doesn't. But I guess his reply will if I...
Hot Club 4150, 15 miles from Minnick, maintain 2000 till established on a localizer, cleared ILS, runway 10 right approach.
Call sign, right? Did he already disconnect? He might have. And now I can't hear that person. The volume levels are just...
Well, let's just want Alpha to parking. Good night.
Oh, he has not disconnected.
Alpha to the ramp, thanks to ATC, Malicious One.
Okay.
Yeah. Number 32 X-ray flight present heading Vector Safari.
So,
I'll get you to
let's
behind
see.
this traffic.
Let me get back over to...
I got you. I got all night. 32 extra.
Whoa. Dear Lord.
NorCal Center, Pilot Club 197.
Let's go here.
Hot Club 197, NorCal approach.
Then we can see what
Yeah, that's affirmative on the RNAV
Oh, wait,
Zulu
what was the,
12 right approach. I got that.
197, thank you. Expected from hitter.
I forgot what the...
Expect RNAV Zulu 12 right from
report,
hitter, Pilot Club 197.
The METAR. 130 at 14. Okay.
NorCal approach, 33017 VFR, descent to 2500.
November 33017 NorCal, thank you. The VFR altitude scratch, let me know when you got Muffet and
What else is there for... That's also...
33017.
Runway. Yeah,
Hi, Tim.
13.
What up? They put me on this whole area here now. I don't know what's going on.
DME runway 3. What does that look like? If we... Can I just get put the...
Pike Club 4150, number 3, 10 right, clear to land.
Hang on. I thought that would let me... Oh, it's this is what I want. There we go.
NorCal approach, Delta 754, descending flight level 233 on the Razor 5.
What, like all
Delta
the way out here
754
and then turn
NorCal, San Jose, altimeter 2981, expect RNAV Zulu, 12 right, from hitter.
RNAV Zulu, 12 right, from hitter. Delta 754, and we do have whiskey.
So...
Thank you.
NorCal 33017 Mather. Or correction.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this.
017, Roger. I'll shut airport closed now. Radar service.
What's the weather looking like out here? Just a little soupy.
Squawk VFR, change advisory.
Yes, this was probably not a great idea, but Sames,
NorCal approach
outbound to Seawolf. Then we come back. Oh, the procedure turn
Malicious
brings
1, no
us
delay, cross 10 right at Juliet.
back to Sames.
Cross no delay, Malicious 1.
And
Port out
then
of Victor, where you parked it?
this way.
We're gonna go to. Whoops! I
suppose we can try it with the GPS and load it in there and
Port out of
let's
Victor,
see what's in the
hold
GPS.
short,
Right?
10 out of Kilo.
No time to learn how. No better time to learn your equipment and what it can and can't do than while you're in the air. Right? So, procedures, approach. Whoopsie. There we go. To Salinas. There's there's an RNAV. Oh, there's an RNAV for 1-3.
And NorCal approach, good evening, Alaska 1084.
I didn't see that over there.
Alaska 1084 NorCal, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 12 right from hitter. And just, I'll have a lower in the vector there here shortly.
RNAV Zulu 12 right from hitter for Alaska.
So...
Number 32X3, turn right heading 270.
That's just crazy.
Turn right, 270, 32X.
Look at, what was this other, was an RNAV?
The NorCal Southwest 4598, 220 on the Razor 5 with whiskey, 280 on the speed.
Southwest 4898, 4598 NorCal, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 12 right from hitter.
This looks really
Like RNAV Zulu 12 right from header, Southwest 4598.
Why was there no, so let's see.
Hey,
Vega Blue Sky.
Right,
welcome to the Let's Watch Peter Nearly Die channel.
10 right Kilo and then Alpha 514 Delta Victor. Talk to a few.
Oh, there's RNAV.
To Lima Mike, Alpha N, good day.
Now look on here.
Alpha N, have a good one.
Let's just, I think we're just going to clear up any clouds.
Pop Club 197, reduce speed to 250.
Reduce speed to 250, Pilot Club 197.
And then let's see, is there a, how do if I get over here, I can, yep, there's the approach. I should be able to click on it, remove it from my route. Yes. No, the chart's still there. If I switch to just that, there we go. Okay. I got my view.
Alaska 1084, flighting of 110. Descend to maintain 4,400.
To get us on. So, this is Gilroy. We're overhead Gilroy where I wanted to, let's see, where do I just cancel and back, and map. Yep, there we are overhead Gilroy where my old CPU chip is on its way back. We flew fairly near Mooney, but didn't actually go right over it. And so now let's see. We got Hence is next, and then we get turned toward at Hence we'll turn toward Salinas, and we are going to want runway 13. So maybe we can just sweet talk him into entering on a left base for 13 on a visual approach.
1084 fighting 090.
I'm sure it's going to clear up any minute now. Let's see if there's a new METAR. Oh, let's see. I've missed a bunch of chat again. Oh, not too much. But Vega Blue Sky. Good to see you. Yeah, I think the three magic words are
754 to
field in sight.
250 Delta 754.
Southwest 45
what we're gonna go for.
250.
I was gonna pull
50
up
on
something
speed,
over
Southwest
here.
4598.
What was it? You're near the airport. It's not gonna clear up. Well, Monster, maybe it's not gonna clear up in your sim, but it's gonna clear up in my sim because I don't know how to fly a. I have done ILS approaches before. I don't know. I have the first clue about an RNAV approach, I think I did one VOR approach in the Boston Wings program 8 months ago, maybe. So we're not going to do that one either.
Number 32 X-ray, descend to maintain 6,000.
6,000, 32 X-ray.
Good Lord. It sounds
like 1084, cross hitter at 4,000, cleared on Zulu, runway 12 right approach.
In which case, I'm not all that shocked. But,
808 Alpha, cleared direct Salinas. Let me know if you got inside.
8-0 Alpha, clear direct Salinas, and we'll let you know field in sight. Okay. So let's go back over here, and if we bring this up, does that have a no? We just want to go here and there. No, we don't even have to go there. We just want to, with that up there, we want to do this. And then that should be turned on its right. And it is, which is great. And then we're 20 miles out. And we've got, what's the field elevation?
1084, thanks for your help. Contact tower 124.0.
Hello. Thank you, computer. Runway 13, elevation 84 feet. So we got...
Oscar 1084, thanks for your help. Contact tower 124.0.
Let's call it 5,000 to lose down to pattern altitude. So 15 miles. So, you know, we could, let's go ahead and start a descent. Yeah, okay. Down to... no, not up, down. Ha-ha. And then we'll do this, and this, and this. Whoopsie. Let's try something around in there and arm that. And then go back up here and just see where that puts our banana. That puts our banana just inside the delta. Let's be just a little more aggressive on the rate. See what we got at 1,000.
Additional aircraft, San Jose, ATIS X-ray, current altimeter 2980. 32 X-ray, radar contact lost.
And so, yeah, we
Hot Club
we will clear away these clouds
at 4,000, cleared RNAV,
and report the field in sight before we enter the delta.
Zulu runway 12 out approach.
That'll give us plenty of time to
cross hitter at 4,000, descend via RNAV Zulu, clear for RNAV Zulu approach. Pilot Club 197.
Yep, nobody on Salinas anything, so that's good. Who do they have on the towers? Only 4 of the 5 featured airports have somebody doing tower, so that's good. So I think we're going to be probably with this guy till we're down. So that should be fine. If you haven't gotten a ticket for the giveaway, M. Glickman, absolutely, go right ahead. No, this should be an ideal time. And I think I've got the levels.
It's your Alpha. I see you descending below your altitude. Maintain 6,000. Actually, you can do 5,000. Climb maintain 5,000. Let me know when you got field in sight.
Sorry about that. Maintain 5,000, 80 Alpha.
No problem.
Silly me. Who on earth ever thought? Oh no! Here we go! Here we go with the altitude oscillations again.
Sync rate.
No!
Pull up.
Pull
up.
Oh,
Pull up.
brother!
Pull up.
Oh, come on!
Pull up. Sync
what on
rate.
Earth? What on earth? It's something about that sudden disconnect.
Low altitude alert. Norm 80 Alpha. Check your altitude. The minimum vectoring altitude 4,700.
Yeah, 80 Alpha. Sorry about that. We had a little problem with the controls. We're climbing back to. Did you say you want us at 4,700?
5,000 now.
Climbing to 5,000. 80 Alpha. Wow.
Center Phenom 0 Hotel Tango leveling off flight level 220.
Phenom 0 Hotel Tango NorCal. The Monterey altimeter 2980. Expect the ILS runway 10 right.
Okay. Well, that was exciting.
Weather, we can expect the ILS 10 right. Phenom 0 Hotel Tango.
Yeah. What on earth got into my head, making me think I could just start my descent on my own? Oh, that's crazy. So hopefully that's a lesson learned and won't make that mistake again. We're a little bit off our direct to SNS.
Southwest 340 NorCal radar contact.
Heck. It's all a learning experience, right? As long as we don't die. Or have to pretend to die. Come on. Okay, come.
Departure for Southwest
Sweet.
340. Maybe you could coordinate this with San Jose. He's telling people in the ACARS PDC to contact departure on 20.1.
Oh, okay. I'll go check that. Thank you.
It as bad a pilot as I am, and not wanting to blame anything on anything else, the stutters really do make it harder to recover from a thing like this, because it's so subtle, just a little bit, a little pull back, a little push forward, but you push forward a little
Southwest 340,
and nothing happens, so you push forward a little more, but still nothing happens, so you push forward a little more, and then the stutter, you don't realize you were stuttered, and the stutter unstutters.
Southwest 340, contact
and,
Oakland 123.8.
No. No.
No problem, Pop.
The stutter
197,
unstutters.
contact tower 124.0.
And
124.0.
So we just have to hand fly this from here.
See ya.
Okay, so
80 Alpha to field, 12 o'clock, 5 miles.
we're looking. We'll call you 80 Alpha.
0 Hotel Tango, descend of 18, 10,000, turn 30 degrees. Correction, flight present head.
There it is right there. Got it. Okay.
Alaska 611, yeah.
Jesus. All I can do to maintain maintain altitude.
NorCal approach, Alaska 611, 5,600 for 5,500 with X-ray.
Alaska 611, NorCal, welcome aboard. It'll be the Arnav Zulu 12 right from Hitter, and maintain 210 knots.
Ooh, from Hitter. Okay, and 210 for Alaska 611.
NorCal departure, Mooney 8080 Alpha, field in sight.
Listen, runway heading
Oh, no, I stepped on somebody.
Who's checking in runway head?
AirCal 187.
AirCal 187, departure, radar contact. Turn right, heading 270.
Right 270, AirCal 187.
NorCal departure, Mooney 80 Alpha, field in sight.
80 Alpha, clear visual approach into Salinas Airport. Report cancellation of IFR misapproach frequency. Change to advisory frequencies approved.
Over to CTAF, Mooney 80 Alpha. Okay.
Alaska 611. Actually, I can give you direct re-ray if you want.
Let's see if we can figure this out now that we're directly overhead at 4,000.
If it's not going to cause any problems,
13. You can probably see it from, probably read the numbers from here, can I?
Let's
see.
From here for Alaska
Southwest 45.
Yeah, if we
98, reduce speed
if we could turn final here, we'd be great. So
ACL 187 or AirCal 187. Clear direct Oakland Airport.
Direct Oakland Airport, AirCal 187.
Let's just circle. Oh, I would say let's circle right to lose altitude, but there's another airport right over there. There's that Monterey. That's Monterey, right there. So let's.
JetBlue 35, NorCal radar contact.
We're going to head over here to lose altitude. There's a hold. There's a hold for Salinas that's right over here to our right, and we're not going to do the hold because
it's closed for now.
We've been turned over to CTAF, so we should be on 122.8 and making some calls. I guess we could do that.
Alaska 611, descent of 18, fourth. Correction, 5,000, and turn 20 degrees left, extra final.
Hi, Quas, I'm about to kill us.
Pull up. Pull up.
AirCal 187.
Pull up.
Let's do this. Turn 30 degrees left, extra
Welcome on in, Quas. It's been another unmitigated disaster, but nobody's died yet. So, we're going to try and, let's see, what's the bottom of the shelf on the Charlie at Monterey?
And
I don't know. I'd love to turn left, but the Charlie is a little too close over there, and I don't know where the bottom of the outer ring is. Oh, it's 2,500. Hey,
Alaska 611
I'm
finding
gonna turn
080.
left.
080, Alaska 611.
And
JetBlue
stay below
35, Oakland
2500.
123.8.
And then, did I get 122.8 in there? I didn't. Oh,
AirCal 187, thanks for your help.
it's
Clear
the
direct Oakland Airport.
it's the stutters
and,
that are
contact
making it
NorCal
just it's making
135.1.
control really
135.1 direct Oakland. Air Cal 187.
dodgy, sketchy.
Good night. That is 754.
So there's our
Hitter
field.
cleared. RNAV
There's
Zulu,
one
runway
runway
13 approach.
13. I think
Here,
more
clear
or less
RNAV
blinking
Zulu,
at
once
us.
you
We
red
can line
approach,
up
you
better
still want
once
us
we're
at
there.
250?
So let's get the power out. Let's get
speed.
speed down.
Normal speed, Delta
And
754.
Alaska 611, I said I maintain
we'll
4,400.
see what happens from there.
4,400.
Oh yeah, flight recorder. That would have
Bravo
been good
Hotel,
to
maintain
remember
2,000.
several minutes ago, wouldn't it? Actually, probably best.
November 731 Bravo Hotel, I said I
Head
maintain
over this way.
2,000.
Yeah, and I think I almost have the CTF dialed in there, but not quite.
Alaska 611,
So
reduce
we'll,
speed to 180.
Just to make for
November 731 Bravo Hotel, radar
at least
contact
a
lost. CPS 63 heavy,
possibly
you up?
interesting wing view on the way in. Did that get us lined up? Not really. So let's head on over this way a little more. Okay, there's 80, so that's good. The speed brakes can come out. And we'll hopefully not use them anymore. Let's get the gear down.
900 Hotel Tango, definitely didn't
And a
forget
notch of
about you. Turn
flaps.
left heading 210, they said I maintain 7,000.
210 for 7,000. We never doubted you.
So 1228.
Alaska 611, clear deck hitter.
Okay, direct hitter, Alaska 611.
Okay.
Departure, Delta 7.
Alrighty then. Well, overshooting. That old multitasking thing, I gotta tell you. Oh boy. Alright. That's pretty much lined up. Doing 100, we can slow down a little more. Get back down to the 80 that we were around. Quas, I'll say hello for real soon, I promise. Okay, well, probably not till we're on the ground. Past my bedtime. It's past your bedtime, isn't it? It's not even. It's 4 hours yet till my bedtime. I have Japanese train sim in between me and my bedtime. At least I hope I do. Okay. Salinas traffic, Mooney 8080 Alpha, final 13 Salinas. Hey. That was as exciting. Almost, well, no, it was almost as exciting. Quas, were you lurking when I almost killed us at 6,000 feet in the clouds? Iowa Scotsman. Whoop. Okay. 80 knots. Good speed. We're pretty close to 80. We're in close enough to drop in a third notch of flaps. And heading down about 500 feet a minute. We want to go down and slow down, so I'm just going to ease the power off here. My apologies again
500.
for the stutters. They're high, so I'm going to ease out some more power. I'm really going to resist my urge to use the speed brakes to adjust it, because that's not what they're there for. They're really for, descending without shock cooling. Okay, there we go, below 80. I would love to be closer to stall speed by the time we're down, but the airplane doesn't really care what I want, does it? Okay, 75, 70-ish. Yeah, maybe by the time we round out, we get fairly close to 60. Whoopsie. Yeah, not too bad. Relatively gentle. And we can make our first turnoff. That's nice. Okay. Let's just follow this over to, he did say report IFR cancellation on the ground, didn't he? Does he really want me to call him back and do that? Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, ascended gravity's coming in. Hey, I'll park up in a minute. Let's get the parking brake on and get out here. We don't want to miss this because it'll be beautiful, unlike some people's landings. Oh, and he is coming right on in. Yes? I think so. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, no, camera work with these stutters, not at all what we want to be experiencing. Oh, no. Sorry, AG, I'm gonna have trouble really seeing this particularly. Oh well. Okay, there's gear. Right on the center line. What I'm sure was a nice, steady rate of descent that I couldn't really judge because of my stuttering. So, but well done. Job well done. Okay. Let me go back over here and see about some parking. Just managed to shake yourself from your, I say shock cooling. There's something about shock cooling. Isn't that what the, oops. Isn't that what the speed brakes are for? And this is you can like descend rapidly without picking up so much speed that you shock cool the engine. I don't remember what it was. I thought I knew at some point about that. Probably the important thing that I was supposed to know at some point about the speed brakes in the Mooney is that they're not really meant to rescue you from a poorly set up approach. Firmly in the shock cooling is a myth camp. Oh, well, all right. In that case, come sit by me. Let's jump back out here and see what this looks like from over here. It's like a very strangely bright green strip there. Is there a tower to catch in the background? Not really. This is not really not particularly pretty country in this weather, but we'll see what we got here. Oh. We can catch the beacon in the background. That'll be nice. AG, you going to squeeze in between me and voyaging there? Or do I need to... Oh, no, you're going to be over there. Okay. That works, too. Hey, there we are. Soccer Pilot, thank you so much for joining us today. Always delighted to have new friends along, whether we identify you as being somebody in our little chat group or not. Very happy to have you here. And or if I missed that, by all means, somebody let me know, because that would be horribly embarrassing. But it's perfectly fine to remain anonymous if that's your preference. Okay, let's see if I can paste that. And whoopsie. Yeah, yes, yay, yes. I love it when it works. Okay, well, so who here is well seasoned, well heeled with VATSIM? Should I really call them up and cancel IFR? Ascended Gravity is saying, you should cancel so they know I'm not dead. Well, I know that's true in the real world. It's just that as many streams as I've watched of people flying on VATSIM, I've never heard anybody do that. But fine. Let's go back over here, put that back in.
Get a Monterey 5 departure. I believe Shu is a transition that is filed. Maintain 7,000 departure with me, squawk 4343.
Alright, Monterey 5, Shui, that is filed. Departure with you, 4343 at 7,005 from Fort Delta Victor.
Fort Delta Victor, reback correct, 10 right, Madrid tax.
We'll give you a call, 5 from Fort Delta Victor.
NorCal approach Mooney 80 Alpha on the ground at Salinas, cancel IFR.
18 0 out. 5 cancellation received. You have a good night, Dave.
Thank you for the ATC. Oh yeah, I guess I do hear people
Walker
do it because that's when you do that.
741. It's flighting 270. Descend and maintain
I think
6,000.
the very first thing I want to do now that I can is disconnect from VATSIM. Hey, there, we're disconnected. Whew. Okay, well that was we're going to keep doing these on Friday until we get it right. It's like that wonderful line. Is it Cane Mutiny or no? There's from some there's. I don't remember the source, but there's that line, the floggings will continue until morale improves. Kind of where we were with this one. But so Quas, hi, welcome on in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I still have the cowboy hat. Could have come off ages ago. I don't know why it didn't. But there's that. I guess because I was busy trying to kill us for the second time is why it didn't come off the second time there. But Quas. Fabulous to see you, darling. So happy that you're here. Yeah, there was you missed some excitement. I was tootling along, right on course, right on altitude. Well, actually, I had been given a vector by one controller and then handed off to another controller, and it seemed like we could. I'm going to do what on PE? Oh, I would absolutely do it on PE. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's so I might as well do it. Yeah. So I'd been handed off to another controller who hadn't said anything about, like vectors or whatever. And I was like reasonably close to our planned course and kind of coming up to a waypoint. So I just called him up and said, I was wondering if you wanted us to stay on the vector from the previous controller or if we could proceed on course. And he gave me a vector to intercept my airway. And so I, that vector was going to intercept our airway pretty much at the waypoint that we were coming up on. So I just, went in and did a direct to that waypoint. And it painted the little magenta line over to the waypoint, but the plane didn't start turning, which I couldn't figure out because I had forgotten that I was in heading mode, not nav mode. So I just grabbed the wheel and, did something, aggressive enough to get it to disconnect the autopilot, and also aggressive enough to put us into, I don't know if it was started as a dive and then turned into a flat spin and then just turned into a regular spin. And it was all in very thick cloud cover, so no visual clues at all. And as Ascended Gravity said, yeah, the stutters are making any kind of control, even just minor adjustments, almost impossible because you can't tell if your input is having an effect. So you exaggerate your input and then realize you've overdone it because, we should have, that ought to be like that. There we go. Yeah, so that, I don't think we descended more than 2,000 in that. Did we go any lower than 4,000 feet? I don't think so. But then on the second time it happened, it was a different scenario, but he gave us direct to Salinas as we were getting into the area, and so yeah, I think I turned off the autopilot, didn't I? Like with the switch and everything, but then instantly lost control, and just went to, it was all over the place again. Oh no! That's right. Yeah, Quas. No, the guilty confession is that I did my descent planning like a good pilot, but then I forgot that you can't just start your descent on a, there was no arrival to descend via or anything like that. I could have called and asked if I could start my descent, but I didn't do that. I just started descending until he called me. I had been at 6,000. He called me at 5,000 saying, scolding me, and then just told me to maintain 5,000. And so I panicked and tried to arrest the descent. It was descending beautifully on the autopilot with, the pre-select and the rate that I had picked, and I had my banana right where I wanted it. And then so then again, I just kind of like popped the wheel back a little to disengage the autopilot, and instead just started plummeting. So instead of, because he said just you're at 5,000, go ahead and maintain 5,000. So popped the wheel and immediately started plummeting. That time we got down to 2,000 MSL, which would at that point we weren't quite at the coast, so probably 1,500 AGL. At any rate, it was a crazy exciting sort of flight. You really never know. You really never know what you're going to see on a Peter Mini stream. There it is. What are we going to see if we look out here? We've still got folks gathered around here. There's a really pretty sky to look at in a replay. We could let's see. Maybe we go back in here and here, and then over here I could do this, and then that, and then this and this, and then we should be able to back up, find whatever point where we touched down on the runway. Let's see. Oh, right. That sounds like that familiar crunch must have to do with a touchdown point. Let's find out. I think the charts can go away because we're not going to be using them anymore. Which means I could put this where it's a little easier to see. Okay, that's good. So let's we'll go back out here and like that, and then maybe sort of like this, and oh, this is going to be not pretty with these stutters. I am so sorry. We're gonna something's gonna have to give. We're gonna have to get this figured out before much longer. But let's see what we get from there. Actually, is that where is our actual touchdown? Right about there. So it should.
Don't sink.
It should only. Oh, hang on.
Don't sink.
Oh, don't
sink.
Don't speak.
Don't sink.
Speak. Don't
sink.
Don't speak. Don't speak. Okay. Good. Thank you for complying. Here we go. All right. So yeah, whatever stutters occurred during the approach, I know the recording recorded those, and we'll be replaying them. But we may be getting in the moment stutters from the sim as well. So this could be completely to one side of center, and stutter just at the touchdown, so we can't really judge how tough it was. I don't know. Is there any reason to? Let's see if we pause that. I think. Go over here. Let's see if we do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That. Here. Oh. Hello. Oh. No. Oh. I don't know. This is gonna even be worth it. We have this. Okay. Then let's see. Be sure I click here and then do that, and then something right in there, and turn that off. Then can we go like that? Oh, we can. Cool. Alrighty then. Really? If if you had any idea how often I play around with this, trying to work out where you got to point the darn camera to get it centered in the frame as it's on short vinyl. I can't tell you. So unlock, and then try the tail. Lock. Then we gotta zoom back out here, and then we'll just try that one more time. And it's still off to the one side, I think, but maybe it's better. Let's see. Nope. And again, with the stuttering, probably not really worth putting much more time in that. So, okay, there's it here, and 342. So we can actually just go all the way back to here, and go back in, reset that before we go back in here. And I think this is before we got the, no, we already had the gear down at this point, didn't we? Yeah, okay. So we'll just go back in here, and then I think the right side's probably going to be more interesting. I think so. Not sure if there's really anything we can do weather-wise to make it pretty, because let's see what happens to the clouds when the sun is doing anything unusual with them. I don't know if we'll see anything at all. Oh, barbecue beef. Barbecue beef has shared quite a bit of love in here tonight. Oh, that's pretty, and we can see the whoopsie. Whee! 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 I don't know. Well, it's a little more color in the sky, a little more emphasis on the Monterey Rabbit over there, and yeah. So we'll look at the wing view replay, and we're still sadly short of 11-ish Eastern, which is when Sim Caesar-ish starts doing Japanese train sim-ish. So we'll probably end up raiding somebody else. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hey, Boozy Sheep's here. Welcome on in. Did I miss saying hi to anybody else? We're doing the giveaway, even though it's a bonus streak, so type !! ticket if you haven't already to get yourself entered. M. Glickman, I know we spoke before. And Quas, did you get a ticket? Oh, Quas, you just woke up. I see. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if we disturbed you. Many people are disturbed watching this stream. No, I think I didn't miss saying hi to anybody else on their way in. But Boozy Sheep, great to see you. Did you get a ticket? Only 13 people have gotten tickets for the giveaway, unless I need to refresh it. That would mean you could get a 1 in 14 shot at a free sub if you're already subscribed here. I'll gift you a sub to any channel on Twitch as long as you pick one that offers subscriptions. So while we do the wing view replay, type ! ticket to get yourself a ticket for that. Let me just set up a little bit here for this here wing view. Gonna get rid of my mug, and then a couple other things, and then right. So here we go, the wing view replay into Salinas. Enjoy. All righty. Well, wasn't that lovely? Let's come back over here. We'll put my mug back in the... Wait a minute. What's going on with the green screen? Ooh, there's something about the color of the pavement. I guess that's... We weren't having that earlier, were we? Let's see if it's like too close a match to the color of the content in the video. That really doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, I'm using the wrong mouse. I gotta get this mouse over here somehow to... Well, it's there. There it is. Okay, we get flow up here and change the color of the pavement behind me there. No. Well, how weird. How weird is that? It's not the hat doing it, is it? Oh, maybe some of it? No, not really. Okay, well, that's just... It was working perfectly at the beginning of the stream. Oh, Monster, it's like... Wait, it's like what on your sim as well? Hang on. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff, I guess, during the replay. Did I? Howie Itzer, welcome in. Good to see you. And a bunch of people got tickets. And Monster, I missed what it's like on your sim, or what it's like on someone else's sim, that it's like that on your sim too. Is that because, let's see, I haven't seen that in a long time. Wait, Howie, you haven't seen what in a long time? I'm completely lost. Somebody help me out. Are you talking about, wait, you haven't seen the stutters in the... Well, the cowboy hat might fix it. We could try. It's another brown shade. Oh, wait, what happened to the... Suddenly it's night in the sim. Did I do that? Maybe I bumped into something. 2:15 a.m. How did we get to 2:15 a.m.? There we go. If it's there now, it's barely noticeable. Okay. Oh, the green area in the parking lot? Yeah, that was... Yeah, I don't know what that was either, but here, let's get this out of here. Then maybe we can go down here and turn around and look that way. And if I come up here and a little more over there. Oh, if I go back more, we can see who folks are. There's AG. And then we'll just go... There we go. That's going to give us enough room at the top for the giveaway. And we will do that giveaway as soon as I say thanks to... we had a bunch of new... Oh, I missed a new... Oh, no, I didn't. My bad. I thought I missed a new follow. But it looks like I didn't. We had two new followers during this stream. We had Outlaw769er and Mr. Fire Gamer 321, both following newly. And right, then also 100 bits from Monster right at the very beginning of the stream. And thank you so much for those bits, Monster. So glad you were free to fly along. A shout out to... Oh, you haven't seen a shout out to you in a long time. Is that... Am I putting two and two together here? All right. Howie Itzer, are you no longer streaming? Or, I mean, it's... My bot does them automatically, essentially for pretty much everybody I follow, and I'm following you, so that's how you got onto my auto shout out list. But haven't streamed in 2 years. Shall I instruct my bot to cease and desist? It's entirely up to you. If you think you might again in the future, there's no harm in having... no, I completely understand that. It was... well, if it's someday maybe, then you might as well just leave it in there, yeah? You tell me. I will leave it in, or if you want me to take it out, I'll be happy to take it out. Just you say the word. You can whisper me if you prefer. I'm sorry about the loss of your friend, and it's been... Let's see, what's today, the 19th? So 4 days from now will be the 6th anniversary of the death of my late husband, and took a good 3 years to, I would say, crawl out of that hole, but I don't know if you ever completely crawl out of it. But to get to the point where I could start socializing again, and soon thereafter discovered the Flight Sim community on Twitch and SimCaesar and all of that. Has so if anything, starting streaming is kind of related to the loss of the love of my life 6 years ago. Yeah, it's fascinating the things loss does for us, isn't it? Thanks for the hugs. I appreciate it all. Yeah, thank you for the hug, JD. Yeah, so there's all that. So again, thanks to everybody who flew along. Our new friend, whose name just went, and they've already logged out. So my apologies for that didn't stick any longer than it did, but an anonymous friend so far. I hope you enjoyed flying along, and I hope we will see you back for more flying along. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday, 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern, which is 2000 Zulu until the time changes again. And everybody always welcome to fly along on during either of those streams. So if you enjoyed it, hope you will come back for more. Barbecue Beef, Monster, Voyaging Care, and Ascended Gravity. Thanks to all of you for flying along. If all you were able to do is lurk, thank you for lurking. We love our lurkers. Tex Ritter and his corn fritter. Yeah, dads say all kinds of things, don't they? Oh, I got to tell you, that's way nicer than anything I ever heard my dad say. But yeah, my mom was more the one for saying things like that just really made no sense if you thought about them at all. But so thank you for lurking, if that was the most participation you were able to do. But thank you for chatting, everybody who came into the chat and said hi. And thanks for watching. Thanks for the bits. Thank you to the 2 new followers. It's been a lovely, lovely stream, and it is time now to do the giveaway. So 20 people entered into the drawing. You still have a chance, a last-minute chance, to type !ticket to enter into the drawing for a giveaway of a free sub to the Peter Mooney channel. Or if you win the drawing and you're already a subscriber here, then I'll give you a sub to any channel on Twitch, as long as you choose one that offers subscriptions. It's Kev73 getting a ticket there. There's 21. Do we have any more takers? Don't put it off until it's too late, because as soon as you see this button right up here, close giveaway, as soon as I click that, it'll be too late. So don't wait until it's too late, because I'm going to close this giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Boom! Giveaway is over. Closed. You may no longer enter. Alrighty. Oh, M. Glickman. Oh, no! I feel awful. I feel so bad for you, M. Glickman. I know you try every time. I know you're giving it there's nothing I can do. It won't let me reopen it. I could refund everybody's ticket, and then 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh yeah, well, yeah, no, you did have some time to get a JD's. No. Don't let him con you, JD. He already has one. He's trying to get a second ticket. It's you gotta keep an eye out all the time on these people. You never trust a man who's named after a British automobile. In this case, M.G. Lickman. That's, yep, very, very, very slippery. Okay, so it is time to draw a winner, and we are going to draw a winner in 3, 2, 1. Right now, the winner is N.Eur. Hey, your lucky day coming by the stream. Maybe that's why the bot shouted you out, is because it had a premonition that you were going to... before while I'm thinking of it, let me go over here and over here. And hey, alrighty then. Howitzer not currently subscribed to the Peter Mooney channel until just now. Congratulations, Howitzer. You're the newest subscriber to the Peter Mooney channel. Hope you will come back during the next month for ad-free viewing here on the channel. And Sleazy, welcome on in. Happy to see you here. My pleasure, Howitzer. We like to give away a sub each time we stream. I'm Glickman. M. Glickman, thank you for sharing the love. And, I think that, it's 10 minutes before 11 p.m. Let me take a quick look and see if by some miracle the Friday night, late night Japanese train simmer might happen to have gone live a little early. Not seeing it at this point. Last Friday night, we took it on faith that there would be a Japanese train sim stream starting any moment, and so we just raided on over there without, on faith that we stepped out in faith that the stream would start soon, and some of us ended up camping out there for 2 hours, and just when some of us were about to give up hope, boom, like 2 hours later than usual, boom, there was a Japanese train sim stream. So, I mean, the other thing, I looked to see who else is on, and I would actually love to raid Comic Crazy 3. If you're not familiar with Comic Crazy 3, you should be, because he's a delightful streamer. He visits this stream on a fairly regular basis. I dropped in on his stream last night, and man, the wonderful things he said about me. I hope to be as great as his description of me someday. But, we seem to be striking up a little mutual admiration society, so I would love to go give Comic Crazy a raid. Or we could raid over to the Sim Caesar channel and just wait. Either way, I'm easy. Between those two, anybody in the chat got any inclination one way or the other for something you'd rather? Sleazy does it again, says comic. All right. Any other votes? Redeem a karaoke for me. Oh, I didn't know he did karaoke. Although I got to tell you, I was planning to, I don't have to do that. I could stick around there long enough to, at some point I need to run out to the corner store, which I was thinking I might do as soon as I raided. But, so Sleazy, then hang on to those and let's do that the next time we're over there. And I haven't heard any other suggestions from the Peanut Gallery, so let me go back over here and let's do /raid COMICCRAZY and the number 3. I am pretty sure that's how it's spelled and that I have spelled it correctly. Well, yeah, I see him in the room, but that can be the case for hours. I saw Moose was on, but Moose has like 100 people watching him, and Comic Crazy has like a dozen people watching him, and more people should be watching Comic Crazy. Center of Gravity, like I say, it's not uncommon for him to be there for an hour or two, like, because he's working on something, and then he leaves and goes and does something else. How is that? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you very much. So we're gonna go raid Comic Crazy, and if you don't stick around after the raid, that's fine. But stick along for the raid. Go on over there. Tell him hi. Chuck some raid emotes into his room, and let's be all friendly and personable. Okay, so I'm hitting that button, And there's his avatar, so I know I spelled it right. And that means that I can say thank you to Scotty DeHottie and Ascended Gravity, two of our fabulous moderators, for being here tonight. Sleazy, do I have to? Because I really would rather. Okay, fine, I will. Then I'll go do my store run during the train sim stream. Fine. Peace to you too, Howie Itzer. And thanks again, everybody, for being here. Thanks to Scotty and Ascended Gravity for modding. Thanks to Monster for being my gamer tag navigation system in the sky and saving my butt when I almost crashed. And thanks, Ascended Gravity, for all your help and input that, I would be, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay. And, no, I'm not getting fruit at the store. That's so it's the raid's gonna raid without any Louis if I don't. So here's Louis to sing us out. I'll be back next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2000 Zulu. We're gonna go. I'll be in Simpson's stream tonight if he streams. If not, I'll be over there tomorrow night, and then Sunday the big fly along over on his channel. And oh my gosh, here's a few seconds of Louis before we go. Thanks everybody. Bye.